Good morning, everybody. It's Robin with Creativity RV. I hope you're all doing well out there. I have been up since the wee hours of the morning, as promised, to find all of the best prime deals for you guys on gear that I actually use myself and love, including some new gems that I have not told you about yet. I've compiled all of the best deals on one list for you guys. You can find the link down below, so you don't have to click and try and find every single item. You can go to that one link and see everything. And I've only included my top few items that I absolutely love and live on here in my rig. So I'm going to get right to it. I've got my list right here. Again, you can find the link for everything down below. And I have a few of the items here to show you and explain to you why I love them. Okay, the first thing I want to tell you about that I just got yesterday and paid a lot more for it than it is right now is a Blink outdoor security camera system. Now, I travel solo, and I have tried all kinds of security cameras, and I've never recommended one of them. But I got this just yesterday, and I've already used it, and I'll show you the footage of that. So the Blink cameras are actually outside right now, protecting me, but they're about this big and about that big. And what I did, like I do with my motion sensors, is I put magnets on the back so that just when I want to, I can pop them up on the outside of my rig. When I have Wi-Fi, I have Starlink. I'll talk about that in a minute. You need to have Wi-Fi to use these. But they are normally $190 for the 3 cameras and the little puck. I paid $100 earlier this week. It is 61% off right now, making it $75. I wish that I had done that. So Blink, as you might know, has a subscription that if you pay by the year is $100 a year to upload your footage to the cloud, but you don't have to do that. Personally, I've decided to do that just for my own safety, because you can also download the footage onto a thumb drive, a little external hard drive. But if you don't want to do that, it will automatically upload to the cloud. So this is the little puck that has to go inside, and it can be run by USB or, by a regular 110 plug. You can see right here that there's a port. So you can set this so that it will only record and download onto a thumb drive motion. And I'm going to tell you, I was blown away by this thing yesterday because I used it yesterday. It took me like an hour to set up. It was really way easier than I thought it was going to be. I set up the cameras. I put the magnets on the back. I popped them up outside. I also figured out how to get it to show on my Echo, which is what I use for my TV. So I can just tell, you know who, to show me my outdoor cameras, which was really useful yesterday. So if you go into the Blink system and you look at your clips, what I found great was that it will tell you if it was motion, like a tree, or a still picture, not sure why they take those yet, or a person. And I had my alarm set to tell me when there was a person. And yesterday, I was trying to get to bed early because I knew I was going to wake up probably at 2 o'clock in the morning to do this video. And I have motion sensor alarms outside also, and I'll show you that in a second, which I love if you don't want to do this. And all of a sudden, I got a notification that there was a person outside. And as you can see, I have my little blinders up here. And so I told my TV to show me the cameras. And what do I see but 5 dudes in my front yard? And I'll show you the clip now. So you can see I kind of lit these guys up. They didn't know what they were doing. They saw my rig and the rig next to me and the rig on the other side, and thought maybe this was a parking lot. I'm not sure. But they blocked me in, and then they walked around the front of my rig, and they all congregated to see the view right here, which is spectacular. Like right in my front yard. So yours truly opened up the door, and I explained to them that was rude. I could have been sleeping, and those could have been 5 people that were ripping me off, or, were here to do harm, or my neighbors, and all of that would have been caught on camera, and I was blown away by that footage. It's $75 for 3 cameras and the puck, because it is 61% off. If you want something like this, they don't need to be screwed in. There are no wires. There are 2 little lithium batteries that they put into each camera that last up to 2 years, and then they're rechargeable. So it's not like you're swapping out batteries or drilling holes in the side of your rig. You just need to have Wi-Fi on. So if you have that, this is a great thing. But if you don't, let me go on to the next thing, which is this little motion sensor. Now, that's further down on my list here, so let me get to it so I can tell you the price. Okay, 3 of these little motion sensor birdhouses that are solar powered are normally $90. Right now, it's $72. So let me tell you why I love this before I got the security cameras. And frankly, I've got both out. I'm going to try and put them together so they look like one thing. But you can see on the back here, I just put some magnets. And so they stick up on the side of my rig. If you have an aluminum RV, you need to figure out another solution. But for my van, it sticks up there. Now, people think this is a camera all the time, and I'm absolutely happy to let them think that it's a camera. But I just pop these up whatever direction I need to put them, and then put them away later. And then inside, there's a little tiny thing you plug in that looks like a toadstool. And it doesn't have to be plugged in all the time. It does stay powered for a while after it's plugged in. But here's what's cool. On each side of the rig, there's a different ringtone. Or you can make it silent and the little toadstool will just light up. But I can tell if somebody's driving down the road, like a quarter mile from me. And so then I just have it go ding, 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 right? But if they get closer to my rig, like they're on the side, it'll be like a dog barking, right? And if they get near my front door where people shouldn't be, then like an alarm sound goes off. So there is absolutely no way that someone is going to sneak up on me without me knowing. And I absolutely recommend it. And I love it. Okay, let me go on to the next thing. Okay. The next thing on sale that I recommend and cannot do without is a jackery. You guys, whatever size you need, the 250, 500, 1,000, 1,500, they're all on sale up to 50% off. Now, I would show you my jackery, but I'm running my computer off of it right now. So my jackery, I fill up every day by either charging it on the car while I'm driving or by using the jackery solar panel that came with mine. So if that's the kind that you want, you can see those deals. But listen, earlier in my YouTube career, I reviewed a lot of different power boxes. Hands down, jackery to me is the best. I know some people like Renogy, some people like Blue Eddy. Those are good brands. But for me, the jackery is tried and true. And they have the best sale right now. It's 50% off. So if you've been waiting to get one, you can find it in the link below, and it will take you to all the different jackeries that are on sale now. Okay, the next thing I want to tell you about that I'm in love with is this sandal. It's the Keen Whisper hiking sandal. Now, these campsites are rocky, and I like to go hiking. And like a lot of you, I have regular Keens that cover your whole foot. But in the summer, I don't want to put the socks on and have to, put that big shoe on every time I go out. And those are so big that they don't fit in my little shoe holders that are down here. So these were on sale last week in an early Prime deal, and I got it. They vary. The sales price varies by the color that you get. But the one that I'm posting is normally $115 and worth it. And that one is $70 right now. So when you go in and look at the different colors and your size, you're going to see what deals apply to you. But after I got mine, my mom wanted a pair, so I got her a pair. And she has a lot of foot problems. And these were insanely comfortable for her. And I can just slip these on, and I have gone hiking in these, like hiking, up and down trails with loose rocks, and I have never lost my footing. And they're super easy to put on, and they're super comfortable. So if you need some hiking sandals, Keens are on sale right now. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you, I could not be more excited about. Let me turn it on. This is a Kindle Scribe. This is not your average e-reader. This is an e-reader. All my books are in here, but that's not what I use it for. And by the way, I had a friend that I showed it to last week that got hers for $450. Mine was $400. And right now they are 31% off for $309. I did get the case separately. But look, this is a tablet that you can write in. You guys know that I am, a writer besides doing YouTube, and I am organizing a lot of things like video topics, things on my book I'm working on. I have a folder called Get Her Done. That's this one, right? So you can see all my books just came up. But, if I have a to-do list, all I do is open it, right? Look at this. This is actually, what I do. Okay. There are different templates you can use. This is a storyboard template, but here's the pen. See? Now, you can undo, you can erase, but this is my favorite thing. You can go in and lasso something, and then you can move it. Do you see that? You can move it around. You can make it bigger. I can copy and paste notes and put them on another page. I can take notes in the margin of my books. I can actually write in handwriting and email it to myself, and it will transition it to text. It is the most amazing thing to take notes, keep information that you need, whatever you want to use it for. My friend just got it to use in her Portuguese class. But I have absolutely given up paper, and I'm a writer. I mean, I usually have stacks of spiral notebooks, that I write stuff in, or I take notes on my phone. This has completely changed that. The next thing I want to tell you about is my new favorite way to lounge. This is a hammock chair. Now, this is my second hammock chair. The other one wasn't quite big enough for me to sit Indian style in because I hang it between two trees. Normally, these hammocks have a bar, and you have to find a horizontal branch to hang them from. That is not what I do. I got rid of the bar, and I take the two sides of the hammock, and I put them around two trees. And here's some footage of the place that I'm at now, just swinging in the hammock. I can extend my legs. I can sit Indian style. There are pockets and pillows, and I can literally take my laptop out and work in this hammock for hours in the shade. It is delightful. And right now, it's $32.24. It doesn't have the percentage off, but it's on sale. And I would recommend it to you even if it weren't, because it's pretty sweet. And it folds down into a little package like this. Easy to store, easy to set up, super comfortable and chill. Okay, you guys. This might be the thing that I am most excited to tell you about. This is the VidTrue Pro XR glasses. Now, if you follow my channel, you know that I've been trying to find a good desk solution in here, and I have. But I originally got this because some people use these glasses as their laptop screen, but that is not what I ended up using it for. I'm sure it would be great for that. But you guys, these are normally $500, which is close to what I paid like 6 months ago. They are now 30% off for $349. Now, I know this is pricey, but let me tell you what I do with it. Every single person I've shown this to loses their mind and wants one, okay? Here are the glasses. They just look like sunglasses, right? There's a cable that goes here, which I actually taped with some little black duct tape because the cable is proprietary and I didn't want to lose it. But on the other side is a regular USB-C. This thing is plug and play. I think they have an Apple version also. but I can literally plug this in to my phone, my tablet, my laptop, anything that's USB-C, plug and play, and whatever it is comes up inside the glasses. And look, this is what they look like, right? So kind of stylish, but not the best. But you know, somebody would look at you in these and think that they're just glasses. But what they don't know is that inside of here is an IMAX screen, basically. You can sit outside in the bright sun in your camp chair, like I did the first day I used them. And there was like Bradley Cooper in a movie just up in the clouds. And none of my neighbors knew that I was watching a movie. It just looked like I was lounging. I am trying to get my friend that travels internationally for work all the time to get one of these, because they are powered off of the device they're plugged into. So like your phone, right? Or your computer. And there are little adjustable things right here for your eyesight, so that it gets really comfortable. And the sound is inside. And so here's what I do. I have, 400 watts of solar and a DC to DC charger, but a lot of times at night, I don't like to use my Starlink if the power is low. So I will turn off my internet and download something onto my phone, like a nature documentary in these glasses. I mean, anything in these glasses is amazing. And lay back wherever I want to and watch this. You know what's great about this? You can lay back this direction, you can turn to the left, you can turn to the right, whatever, and the screen goes with you, unlike a regular screen. And I stealth camp a lot now that I'm in a van. I can turn off every single light in here and lay back in bed and watch a massive, crisp movie on these things, and they do not hurt my eyes. I mean, I guess if I did it for 4 hours or something, they would, but I've watched entire movies on here, and I had no eye strain at all. And it is completely immersive. It's really the coolest. And I'll tell you what, I have a little screen back there, like you saw, that I used with the security cameras. I don't really ever watch TV on it anymore. I don't even take it down. Now, if I'm going to watch something, I really watch it on these. It's not like the TV is going in the background. There are people that plug this into their computers and work. And I tried that, and I use my writing program. Do I look like Ray Charles right now? Because I think I do. But, for me, for editing and things like that, where it's tiny, tiny little things, and I have to use a mouse, I didn't like having to try and find the mouse. But for watching movies, it's great. I mean, I am so in love with these, and they're a lot smaller, right, than a TV. They fit in this little case. That's it. Okay, a second ago, I told you that I found a new solution for my desk. Right here, I have a pop-up on the end of my kitchen counter, and I can put my laptop there. The problem that I found, like on a lap pillow or even here, is that I'm hunched over and so far from the screen. So I got this screen extender. You guys, this is the 4th or 5th one of this type of thing I've gotten trying to find a solution. I could not recommend any of the other ones to you, but this one I can. It's normally $2.19 and now it's $128, and I cannot show it to you because I am using it right now. What's cool about this is it's like this big. It's a very crisp little screen, and with a magnet, it just pops up on the top of your existing laptop. So then, instead of being hunched over like this, I'm like this. If you work from the road, I recommend this extender. The next thing I want to tell you about is a pregnancy pillow or a body pillow. Look, I know it's weird, but I told you guys about the first one of these that I had like 6 years ago. And I was surprised how many people were like, oh my God, epic, life-changing. So it sounds silly, but I want to tell you about it because they're normally $64. And listen, I just got another one last month because my old one, which I'd had for 3 or 4 years, was finally coming apart at the seams because I love this pillow. Here's the thing. When you're in a small space like we are and you don't have a lounge chair or you don't have a big comfy couch, this pillow will turn your bed into a lounge. You can put the bottom under your legs and prop up your laptop. You can give it a little cuddle. I got the one with the cooling cover, like this one that's on sale, and it's amazing. Washes up super easy. You can prop yourself up, turn on your side. It helps with all your joints and everything. It's amazing. Right now it's $40. Okay, the last thing I'm going to tell you about here in this video and show you is this fan, but I have put a bunch more deals on this list. So be sure to hit the link and go down and look because there's a bunch of stuff on sale, but I can't tell you about everything. But I mentioned this the other day in my Beat the Heat video. I love this thing. I bought one and ended up buying another one. This is a cruise ship cabin fan because there's a magnet, and on the cruise ships, they will go right on the ceiling, but it'll move like this. And this thing will stay powered for hours and hours and hours. Like literally, I'll put it on at night and I cannot believe the next morning it's still going, like on one charge. So you can see it's a strong fan. I don't know if you guys can see that or hear that. And I can put it like right here. I don't know if you guys can, oh, right? Can you guys see that? Yeah. I can put this on light switches. I can put it on my TV. I can put it on the outside of my rig if I'm sitting outside and it's hot. And there is a timer and a light. And I absolutely love it. Could not recommend it more. And right now it is $26. It's gone down from $32 to $26, and it's amazing. Okay, I'm going to stop there, but there are more deals on the list. These items that I've told you about, I mean, I'm in love with the security stuff, the technology gadgets, all of it makes my van life and my RV life so much better. All this stuff is compact, easy to use, and works to make my life easier in here. So I recommend it. I hope that you guys have found this useful. Please hit the link, go over to find the things, and enjoy the rest of your day. Remember, Prime Day lasts for 3 days. It's not just today. So you've got some time, but also these deals do sell out. There's only so many of so many things, right? So I would jump on it if I were you, especially the things like the Jackery. I mean, they go fast. Okay, well, I'll see you guys soon with an all-new video. Until then, everybody out there, have happy travels and be free.